guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. For today's video, we are going to be talking all about the new Jaclyn Hill palette. But before I get started, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to it so that way you can get notifications whenever I upload new videos, which I do a lot of beauty reviews, tutorials, so check out my past videos. They are there for you guys. Alright, so Jaclyn Hill came out with a new palette, and it is the Morphe times Jaclyn Hill, which you have probably seen this around already, but I got my hands on it before it sold out. It is currently sold out right now, but they are going to restock it very soon. So it apparently sold out within 45 minutes, which is absolutely amazing, and congratulations to Jaclyn for her amazing accomplishment. So this is what the palette looks like. So as you can see, so it is super Jaclyn. It is white and it's just this cardboard box, and then when you look in the back, you have Jaclyn's pictures. She's looking all goofy and pretty. So it has her message in here for her subscribers and for the people that are buying this palette. It says, "Creating this palette has truly been a dream come true for me. Morphe gave me full creative control and allowed me to customize my dream palette for everyone to enjoy. Every shade was customized by me, and I really hope you guys love it as much as I do. I wanted a range of neutrals and pop of colors to accommodate all skin tones. I put my heart and soul into this palette, and I hope my pickiness pays off. XO Jaclyn." When you get this, you have the colors right over here, and it has all the names of the colors right in this little piece of paper. And this is what we're seeing on Instagram, and yeah, so that's what it looks like. And then when you get this palette, it is very different from the Morphe palettes that they've came out with before, those little plastic ones that are a little bit flimsy. So this one is more on the cardboard box side packaging. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it is nice white. It has a little bit of that pearlescent finish to it, so it's not fully matte. It has a little bit of a shine to it, and then Jaclyn Hill's name in silver lettering, which I think is super sophisticated. And in the back, it has Morphe times Jaclyn. It has her initials JHO over the back. So the packaging I'm not too fond of, to be honest with you, just because it is white, and I know with white packaging it gets dirty real quick, and I can already see some makeup smudges going on all over this thing. So it's not really, you know, something that I'm really fond of, but whatever, you know. And then when you open this, there is a message that says, "This palette is dedicated to all my loving subscribers, XO Jaclyn." And there is no mirror in this palette, which it kind of sucks, because when you are traveling with this, or when I'm, you know, filming and doing my makeup with this thing, I like to really just like have this in my hand and use the mirror on the palette. But unfortunately, this one doesn't have it, which is not really a big deal for me, but it's kind of a bummer. And I understand, because they have to put a little bit of extra money in there for that, and it may be a little bit too expensive for consumers to buy it if they've included a mirror with this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. She's included 35 eyeshadows in this palette, and from what she said, she has formulated this palette into her own liking. So the finishes of these are basically her own. The formula of these are all different formula, which is supposedly a lie, but we are not here to, you know, judge that. I'm here to see the quality of these eyeshadows, if they perform up to her standards and my standards, and if it's really worth the hype, and if it's worth your money, you know? And as you can see, you are actually seeing Jaclyn Hill's colors in here. If you have watched one of her videos from a while back where she showed her life palette, it looks kind of like this. It looks very similar to this, where it had warm colors, some pop of colors in here, and a lot of transition shades, which I absolutely love, because these are the types of shades that I love for myself as well. This palette actually retails for $38, which is a little bit more expensive than the regular Morphe palettes. I think you are paying like an extra $12 Plus, you can use her code if you'd like. I know shipping and handling is like $7, and if you are in a different country, it's a little bit more. Apparently, Canada gets slammed with shipping and handling, so it's not really worth it for them. But if you really love this palette, you know, you have to get it. You have to pay for the shipping and handling, which is kind of ridiculous. But anyway, so back to the palette. So over here, I'm going to start with the top shades. So as you can see, these two shades in here, which is your pearlescent shades, which is amazing for the corners of the eyes, highlighting of the brow bone. These are amazing. However, these two shades right here are really the same when you put them in your eyes. You really can't tell the difference between these two. And also these two matte shades right here, it is the same thing, and a lot of people have said the same exact thing. But the formula of these are absolutely amazing. They are great. The payoff is really, really nice, and that's what you're seeing on my eyes right now. And I like it. So this second row right here is more of your nice transition shades, and this color right here, this burnt orange shade here, is a little bit in the grainy side, but that's a little bit expected because of the reddish tone in the shade. And considering that this is a matte shade, I know that it's harder to formulate a matte shade that has red tones in it. So this one has great payoff no matter what. It's very buildable, and I really enjoy using this shade as well. Moving on to the third shade. The third shade has more of your medium, beautiful shades, and we're getting into that red theme. So these are perfect for the fall and winter time, but I absolutely love it. Again, the matte shades that have red tones in it are more grainy and is a little bit harder to swatch on the hand, but other than that, they are absolutely amazing when you are building them. Fourth row in here have more of a pop of colors. These two shades, the purple and the blue shades, blended okay. I felt like it moved a little bit when I applied these on my eyes, but other than that, they are great. They are buildable as well. Also, these nice brownish shades here are really nice. It performed really nicely. This beautiful brown shade here is so pigmented, and I really love the payoff of this, and it blended really nicely. The last shades have your teal colors in here and getting more into that darker shades, and that's what you're seeing on my eyes. I absolutely love the way this eye makeup looked, and I just love it. I live for it, and it's summertime, so this is best for that. Now this teal shade, you need to pack it in a little bit more because it can be a little bit patchy, but I find it that when you pack it on, it really does a great job with like just staying on the lid. So I love that. And this matte green shade right here did perform really nicely as well. It laid on the lids really nicely, and it also blended awesome. So these three shades right here are, I would say, more on the buildable side, especially these two last shades here. I would rather have a buildable darker shades than very pigmented shade, just because you can still fix it. Rather than having that pigmented matte black shade in there, you're gonna have a black eye when you mess up. So the shiny shimmery shades are really nice. Most of these are really foiled eyeshadows, and I absolutely love that. And I love this shade right here. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. It's giving me a life. So I love that fiery red. It reminds me a lot of the Makeup Geek flamethrower. That's what it reminds me of. And I just love these beautiful shiny shimmery shades. I feel like she did a great job with it. There is not much fallout with these shades, so that's amazing also, and I absolutely love it. Just look at that. Look at these shades. They are so amazing. So for $38, and 35 shades. If you really divide that, you are paying $1.08 for each of these eyeshadows, and I feel like that is really, really cheap. However, if you really think about it, you're getting a Morphe eyeshadow. This is not something that is a high-end, like an Urban Decay eyeshadow, or let's say a Smashbox eyeshadow. It's not gonna be the same as that, but the quality is really, really good. I feel like these shades or these eyeshadows are the same exact quality as the old Jaclyn Hill times Morphe eyeshadow that she came out with, like, I think it was like 2 years ago. So it is like the same quality as that, the same payoff, which a lot of people love. You know, I love it, and I feel like these eyeshadows do a great job with blending, and I feel like if you get this, I don't think that you will really regret it. But if you don't get it, I don't think that you will regret it either, because I feel like these eyeshadows that you're seeing in here are not that unique. You probably have these already in your makeup kit, but I also do feel like these eyeshadows are really, really nice. But unfortunately, can't help you with shipping and handling. If you live somewhere out of the United States, it's gonna cost you some money. Yes, it is worth the hype. You are paying a little bit more for her name, but it's $1.08 for each of the eyeshadows. I would absolutely recommend this eyeshadow palette to anyone that is looking for, you know, an everyday or somebody that is more advanced. You can definitely use this for any skin tones. You can absolutely use this because it has a lot of different tones in here that anybody can absolutely use. The one thing that I'm going to say is that the names are separated from the actual palette. So that's the only thing. You could have printed that in there, but that might be a little bit more expensive, so who knows. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that I was helpful. I will be uploading this look very, very soon. Please don't forget to hit that like and also subscribe to my channel, and comment down in the description box. What do you guys think? Are you guys getting this or not when it comes back on stock? Alright, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all. Bye!